The History Brush tool will erase the most recent brushes without erasing the background. This tool is great to use when experimenting with different brushes and stamps. This example is a history brush used to erase the stamp and pattern brush strokes. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to select the History Brush tool, and you'll notice I didn't delete my layers over here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring my brush size up, and it says could not use the history brush because the history state does not contain a corresponding layer. So it's not able to read a layer underneath of it. So if I go over here, it does need information in that layer. So if I go to erase this layer, so I'm going to close out of those. So if there was something in here that I needed to erase on this layer, because there's something on there, it would be able to detect that. So I'll show you how this works. I'm going to draw right here on my Eiffel Tower, and then I'm going to use my History Brush tool. And you'll see that since there's information on this layer, it's going to allow me to erase that without erasing the background. If I were to use the regular eraser over here, what it would do is, let me bring this up here for you. You can see it erases both the background and that. So the History Brush tool, that will erase. So let's say I didn't want to erase that right there. So I could use the History Brush tool, and it brings everything back to where it was before. So if you don't make a new layer and you use the pattern stamp tool, or if you use the eraser tool or the paintbrush tool and you want to go back, you can always use this history brush tool. All right.